Alright, guys, welcome in. I'm Humorous, and this is episode 15 of Swordhaven. Since it's been 15 episodes, I thought I'd do a quick little recap. When we started, we created our character. It's a dude, so this is him. Got a head, obviously. Let's give him some eyes. And he's not happy or sad, he's just kind of existing. This isn't to scale. I don't know why his arms are so short. I don't know why I did that. He is a noble. There are 3 background choices. There's noble. The other one's like an adventurer. And then the other one, I can't remember exactly what it's called. It's something like bandit. There are 3 options, and we went with noble. So in the character creator, they have, stats, skills, and all that. And then they have a thing where you can get some bonuses, but they come with a risk-reward kind of thing. So I took one of those. I took this thing that made me a giant. What this meant was I was really big. I was taller than other people, but the minus was that I can't wear helmets. I'm so big, helmets don't fit me. So my character is a noble giant, not actually a giant like a race. When I was creating him, you gotta pick a default kind of weapon. Since I'm such a big dude, I figured big sword, right? So we went with like a cloud kind of sword, a big 2-hander. My guy is really cool, so he's holding it by the blade, I guess. I don't know what I was thinking. This isn't him holding it. This is him standing next to it, okay? It's a real big sword. Real big. This right here, big. And we named him after me, so his name is Hugh. And then the names in this game, the default names said like where they came from. So I'm dumb, so I chose That's our character. We're a noble giant named Humorous. We're from Dumbville. So when you start the game, you're on the ship. And it's not just you. There's a whole bunch of other people. You get to introduce all of them, but they don't actually matter because they all disappear pretty quickly. The one that does matter is an old wizard dude. So even though we don't know what he looks like, I'm going to assume it's, something like this. Old guy. So he's got a beard. He's probably sad because getting older sucks. He's probably got like a wizard hat and a robe. I don't know why I'm a stick figure and he's not, but that's not important. And this old wizard guy has some sort of magical amulet. That's what this is. This is a magical amulet. It's got like a ruby. And it's got like special swirling colors or something inside of it. The ship is hit by a big old thunderbolt. So this comes down here, and then what happened? The thunderbolt comes crashing down, and then one of the masts fell on this guy. Right? So this is our wizard dude. He's got 2 legs, 2 arms. So this is falling on him, and he's dying. Oh, and he's not thrilled with that. Because who would be? So he says, this is a bummer. And then he's like, Hawk, take this amulet. And if he doesn't say Hawk, that's Dragon Age 2. When Flimit gives you an amulet. Instead of Hawk, he just says your name. And he tells you to take it to someone in drumroll. Okay, you agree. Right? And this guy's like, thanks, man. And the captain, who's kind of a dick, this is the captain. We're gonna give him like a little sailor's hat. The captain's like, whoa. He's like, get off my ship. You don't really have a choice, so you get off the ship. You and everybody else that was there. You swim to shore. Somehow this guy, our character, and all the other adventurers that we were with, other than the old guy that died, swim to shore. One is like a rogue. One was like a cranky lady who I think was some sort of warrior. one was like a monk priest kind of dude who really liked alcohol. He was pretty cool. There was another guy. I think he was also just like maybe like a paladin or something. Another warrior kind of dude, but we'll call him a paladin. You all swim to shore together. And when you get to shore, you hang out at a campfire. That's supposed to be a piece of wood. I don't know what happened. There you go. That looks a little more woodish. You've got one dude, another dude, a lady, another lady, and then us. Right? And you're all hanging out around the campfire. And as you're getting ready to go, you can talk to all of them, but they don't really have anything important to say. So as you're getting ready to go, one of them joins your party. For us, it was this, I want to say hobbit, but that's not right. I can't remember, but she's a rogue archer person. She's a bard. That's what she is. She's like a bard. And your goal, two of you both want to get to this town called Swordhaven. That's English. You go there and you talk to like so many people. Just so many people. You get some quests and you do them all. Right? Side quests. You also fish because it's a video game, and that's how that works. So you fish and you hang out at a blacksmith and do some crafting. That's it. And then we bought a frog. I have no idea how to draw a frog. It's a really big frog, like a demon frog of some kind. But we killed him. And then there was a haunted well, but we didn't really do anything with it. Something inside of it winked at us. This isn't really. But like I said, we didn't do anything with it, so the well doesn't really matter. What does matter, specifically for this episode, is that we talked to the herbalist, and she was a little kooky. Her long hair, a face, and a big body, and eyes, and she seemed pretty good. But she also felt unloved by the town. She says that she does a lot for the town and they don't respect her. She also sort of hinted that she killed her husband. She hinted that she threw him into that well from earlier. But I went back to the well and there wasn't like a way to look for his body or anything. Okay, so this kooky old lady, right, she gives us a side quest. She's like, there's a ghost. And for whatever reason, she is the only one that can appease this ghost. This ghost likes, I can't remember what she gave us. I was some kind of plant or beans or something. And this is the item. And she's like, give this to the ghost. We're like, okay. She also says he's the only one that can give it to the ghost. So we're going to have to trick him. We're going to have to be sneaky. And how are we going to do that? She gives us a shawl. I don't know what a shawl looks like, but it looks like a scarf in my world. This is her shawl. And we have to go to the beach. It has to be midnight, okay? We're taking a shawl to the beach at midnight. We're looking for 2 rocks to stand between. Then X marks the spot. We go there with this bag of goodies, and we wear the shawl, and we pretend to be this lady, and hopefully the ghost will want the goodies. He'll be like, great, and he'll say, hey, I don't know if that's what's going to happen, because that's where we are. You're all caught up, okay? Okay, all the important stuff that you need to know about is there. Recap, we're humorous. We've got an archer companion. We're a noble giant. We're going to the beach. Deliver stuff to a ghost. Now, you're all caught up.
You look around. This is the place. A beach with rock formations on either side. And this is the time, the dead of night. Oh, no. Oh, no, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Oh, yeah!
Lark on a shark ghost. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, dare. The ghost stops mid-sentence. Where's the old crone? Is she alright? What do you think? Running errands for spirits isn't the best thing for an old crone. I never wanted anything to happen to her. And don't you make it sound like any of this was my fault. She was the one suggesting. Never mind, mortal. Did she tell you what must be done to keep my curse at bay? The obviously uncomfortable spirit rubs its pale face, and you notice several flakes of otherworldly aura fluttering to the ground. Sigh. You're not a real ghost, are you? The so-called ghost pauses for a moment, mouth agape, then gives you a sham-faced nod. Nay, I'm not. You got me. I love some of these conversation options. That was a trick question. Obviously you're a ghost. How long ago was my last save? I equipped everything after this, didn't I? I hate myself. I've been talking about how much I love save scumming, and then I didn't save scum like I should have. Let's go back to the beach. It's probably not that important to equip her with all that stuff. Come on, let's go. Hop two, hop two. I'm gonna do it anyway.
I wonder if all this work is worth it.
I don't remember what I gave you, lady. I'm not gonna give you that because I don't want to destroy your dodge chance. And I need to wear this for now. I wouldn't have chosen. The whole reason I save scum that is this is the main reason I actually got into save scumming a long time ago, is because a lot of times, just by the nature of it being a video game, it can't say exactly what it's gonna do, and it does stuff I don't mean for it to do, if that makes sense. I guess I thought it was gonna be a funny haha thing, not like a combative thing with the intimidation. I wouldn't have chosen the intimidation op if I had known it was gonna have him run off, basically. It was a lot more aggressive than I had thought. Parry, I don't remember. I'm just gonna do that one. I don't want to sit here forever. Knockdown resistance +8. No, she doesn't need that or that. Unless outdoorsmanship boost arrows, and I don't think it does it? Let's just find out. What does outdoorsmanship do again? Skills. Outdoorsmanship helps you find points of interest, avoid combat, increase travel speed. Well, getting that up to journeyman would be nice, because it would be 1 less damage from animals, and that's all I've fought so far. But no. Okay, now we're gonna save scum. And then we're gonna hit R to rest. We're gonna rest 8 hours, and 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour. Close. I'm not rereading what I gave him. So what's your story? With a long sigh, the faux phantom begins his tale. The name's
Mondo Bizarro.
Right, the name's Birkin. I became a bit of a vagabond after losing it all in the war. No fortune, no aim in life, just a rickety old cart and a mule named Wooly. I take it you don't have them anymore. I don't, for you see in my travels I met a saint, Pidgeous the Wise. And just in time too, because I was getting really desperate. Seeing me boozing all alone, the wise man pointed at my cart and poor Wooly then proclaimed, "This home on wheels, thy beast of burden, they are the source of your despair. Give them to me and be free. By the gods, don't tell me you fell for such base roguery. I gave up everything, and let me tell ya, having no roof over your head and no companion really makes you forget the pettifoggery of life, but the sage wasn't through with me yet. Now freed of earthly possessions, you're useless, declared Pidgeous. Why not try fixing the world by taking a geese? And so I did, vowing to live as a hermit in the deep woods, eating only Lazda nuts until I died, praying for an end to war like one that robbed me of my cheer. How does eating nuts stop wars? That's how the geese work, don't they? You promise to do something in return, the gods grant your wish. Well, did it work? It didn't, but that was my fault. Can't imagine how dull it was sitting around in a hollow tree stump, praying and eating those bloody nuts for nigh on a year. So I stole a keg of barley wine from a bunch of drunken brigands and went on a righteous bender, chased a fox with a stick, howled at the moon, and danced with the spirits until I finally collapsed in a seaside cavern. Still doesn't explain why you're pretending to be a ghost. It'll make sense, trust me. So I slept near a patch of glow shrooms in that cave and ended up covered in their dust. I didn't notice it myself, but the witch sure did. She's not a very good witch. She saw me in my glowing majesty while gathering herbs near the shore and thought I was the spirit of some local warlord. You could have told her the truth. Oh, aye, but she never gave me the chance. Haven't you met the woman? She was sure as eggs I was some long-dead fella named Troyden the Baby Slayer. Come to lead an army of undead against our village, have ya? Well, guess what? Old Darani will quench that wrath with a little sacrifice she has up her sleeve. And before I could say nay, she stuffed my hands full of seeds and hobbled off, cackling about saving everyone's sorry hides. Next time we met, I didn't want to spoil her little fantasy, so I played along. If your next meeting with the herbalist wasn't planned, why were you once again covered in the glowing dust? What can I say? The caves are warmer than my hermit stomp. And the shrooms let me see in the dark without mucking about with flint and tinder. Still feels like I should punish you somehow. Hasn't life punished me enough? Just look at me squatting in dirty caves, chewing trickster sieves like a barbarian. Time to lose the habit. I will move on far away from here, and that's a promise. Before that, how about chewing some trickster seeds with a friend? Oh, hey, a little movie. Look at that. I haven't seen one of these since the beginning of the game. Whoa, who are these people?
Don't lose your patience.
There's 4 people here, right?
The number is 4.
But there should just be me, my companion, and the guy pretending to be a ghost. You and the hermit gaze at the sky for what feels like an eternity, saying nothing but experiencing a myriad, and I can't turn the camera, of swirling emotions. Even the appearance of a dimly glowing, translucent figure doesn't interrupt your soothing gaze. But when the newcomer speaks in a booming, echoing voice, well, that sobers you up in a hurry. Oh, what a dreadful night to be shrewd, eh, gentlemen? Is that an actual ghost? Touch the apparition. Your hand passes through the ghostly figure.
Obviously.
Really, do not be afraid. I was once a man like you. They called me, what was it? Oh yes, Troyden of Coronia. The ghost gives you a critical once-over. Well, I suppose I wasn't exactly like you, but I still prefer this sort of company over loneliness. The Troyden of Coronia? Then can you finally tell us, were you indeed a butcher of innocence or a great saint? That is too rhetorical a query. Fit for a philosopher, mayhap, but not a long-dead knight. But it's not rhetorical. It's a yes or no question. Have you slain innocents? Yes or no? First, you tell me something. Is an infant slain in self-defense truly slain? And is the one who had to do it truly a cold-blooded murderer? Or, dare I say, a genuine gosh darn hero? In what situation is slaying an infant considering self-defense? I don't know. You tell me. I didn't say I'd ever done it myself. It was merely an example to show you that your query wasn't of the yes or no variety. I trust you see it too. Not really. Troyden rolls his translucent eyes. Why am I not surprised? Oh, I'm gonna have to save scum again. Pissed off the ghost because I'm a dum-dum. Okay, be smarter this time, Hugh. I believe it has something to do with those ghastly seeds you consumed. But I've eaten all Wayne of them and never saw a real ghost. Mayhap there were none to be seen, or they just didn't want to be disturbed. Can you tell us about the afterlife? Beg thy pardon, but I haven't been there yet, which ought to be obvious. How did you end up a ghost? I had this fish for supper, an awful slimy thing that men dragged out of the sea near a captured barbarian village. Our native guide swore on his father's life it was a local delicacy, and then, well, I became what I am now. So, what are you doing here? Oh, you know, killing time. It killed my grand legacy, so it's only fair I pay it back by wasting it on floating around, haunting wells, and chatting through the night with strangers. Okay, now we're all caught back up.
Oh, radical, dude!
I don't know, maybe I'll hopefully come across that lizard while I'm here too.
It's false. No way. Not a chance.
I doubt it, because I'm pretty sure the lizard they want me to kill is that lizard I did kill, but it just didn't register for some reason.
I'm not so sure.
I killed a lizard at the very beginning of this game that called itself like King Lizard or something, and then in here I killed a lizard that had 2 lizard babies, and it was the Queen Lizard, so I'm pretty sure I killed all the lizards,
All things must come to an end.
but it doesn't seem to know that, which is a bummer. Please, Mr. Lizard, if you're here somewhere. Mr. Wizard, wow, I haven't thought about that in a long time.
Try again, Mr. Wizard.
I said Mr. Lizard because I was, talking about the video game, but that reminded me of Mr. Wizard on Nick Jr. Do they even do, like, science shows anymore? If you know the answer, let me know, because I remember Beakman's World, Bill Nye, Mr. Wizard was before my time, but I remember him, too. Yeah, I think the lizard thing's just bugged in my game. That's a shame. I can't feel my foot again.
No one cares.
Ow, 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 ow. Owie, owie, ow. Owie, ow. Oxen tree.
So random.
Or something. Well, the good news is night isn't very night in this, which I appreciate, because a lot of times night in games is so dark that, like, I can't play it because I can't. I literally, I don't know if it's because this was a problem even on my good monitor, or better monitor at least.
You gotta work on your narration.
I couldn't, or a lot of times at nighttime, I can't, like, differentiate between things, because my vision being what it is, it just sort of all gets, when it gets all that blue color, I'm not colorblind or anything, but a lot of night in video games just kind of make everything blue and gray, and it gets way too hard for me to be able to tell the difference between things. Let's just drink from the stupid. I really thought I was going to get a quest to Zuva's house. Did that say someone the Conqueror? No, the Younger. Those aren't even close. Hurdles. Okay. I wonder if people sleep in this game.
Obviously.
Well, where are you, lady? Okay. Save scum. So about that ghost haunting the beach. Oh, don't tell me you messed something up and the ghost is now going to haunt us regardless of the gifts I offered. I so didn't want to turn anyone to a moss piglet tonight. What is a moss piglet anyway? Trust me, Sonny, you don't want to know. Turns out your so-called ghost is a hermit who paints himself with glowing mushrooms. After you finish your story, Delarani is quiet for a long time. Finally, she shakes her head in disbelief. Gods below, I can't believe he fooled me. But all's well that ends well after all. And the best thing about it is now I can sell my Specatea again instead of wasting it on some lying vagabond. He's about to get so cursed, believe you me, cursed to wander the leaves and lichens as a good-for-nothing moss piglet. She snaps her fingers and looks up at you. As a token of my gratitude, you can help yourself to the next patch prepared for that son of a fox. Turning someone into a moss piglet seems a bit excessive. Excessive, maybe. Warranted. Absolutely. Oh no, give me the seeds. Where are the seeds? I want the seeds. Did you give me seeds? Oh, yes. I got seeds, ladies and gentlemen.
Now, there's a word I'm sick of.
Well, I don't think I can do anything else since I can't. What happens if I hit enter? Can I type? Okay, what about tilde? No. Okay. Where am I? Where am I? Where am I? I think I'm green and blue, right? Well, let's come here. Go to the post. What was it? The big road, right? Yeah. Okay, let's go north. Wonder if this is where the game ends.
Alright guys, that's going to do it for episode 15 of this playthrough. If you're enjoying it, make sure to hit like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. I post every day, Monday through Friday, and as always, be excellent to each other and party on.